What is up, guys? It's JPNeon403, and this is Madden NFL 2003. As today, we have the defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. And this is actually their first Super Bowl win, as they are taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're still in week 1, by the way. As here is strong safety Lawyer Malloy, tasked with stopping Pittsburgh's offense. The offense runs through the bus, Jerome Bettis. And we'll see if Bettis can go ahead and carry the Steelers to a victory here today against the heavily favored, Super Bowl champs. As here is the bus preparing himself for the game that is to be happening. We'll see if he has himself a real good game or if New England's defense is able to go on and make the stops necessary. As here is the Patriots D, led by middle linebacker Teddy Bruschi. And let's go ahead and see. New England is the one who gets the ball first, though, so Smith on the toss, getting a gain of 2. I think that's Antoine Smith. Pass falls incomplete right there, though, for David Patton, but Brady able to get this to Daniel Graham for the first down. Antoine Smith on the carry. He's going to pick up a gain of 8. So Brady sacked by James Ferrier. So 3rd down and 8 now. Brady going for Troy Brown. That is going to be a first down, a favorable mark right there by the refs, but no challenge. And New England's drive continues. 1-yard gain there as this pass falls incomplete. So now we move to 3rd and 9. Brady going for Troy Brown. Pass is caught, but not enough for the first. So now it's Pittsburgh's offense out on the field. Jerome Bettis breaks a tackle after having made a juke. Maybe that wasn't necessary, but it did not seem to have any actual effect. So here is Pittsburgh now moving the ball. Cordell Stewart throwing it to Mathis. Falls incomplete. Then throwing this for a first down to Plexico Burress. As now new set of downs here. Jerome Bettis breaks a tackle. And down at the Patriots 40-yard line. First down Pittsburgh as Stewart sacked by Willie McGinnis, making it a 2nd and long. Pass falls incomplete there, make it 3rd and long. Then another incomplete pass there, and Pittsburgh's forced to punt. So here is New England now with the ball. Carry here by Smith, only gets about 3. Tom Brady looking for Mark Edwards, the fullback. Pass is complete for a new set of downs. So first down here, pass to Troy Brown is caught. Gain of 10, but just short of a first down. Handoff to Smith, though, does pick it up. As here's another throw here to Troy Brown, a gain of 8. As Brady now going for Troy Brown again, this time knocked down. 3rd and 2, though, a handoff here for Smith is going to get the first down here for New England. Brady looking for Patton, it's falls incomplete. 2nd down, now another incomplete pass. This one nearly intercepted. As on 3rd and 10, handoff, Smith is going to be brought down short of the first. So New England again, forced to punt. After an incomplete pass here on 2nd down now, Stewart going for Plexico Burress, who makes the catch. And that is a first down right there. As here is Dan Kreider, the fullback with the carry, picks up about 3. Pass for Bettis falls incomplete, making it 3rd and 7. And then this throw here is going to fall incomplete. That was Mark Bruner, the intended receiver. And now New England with the ball again after the punt. Huge completion there for Troy Brown for the first. And then Brady nearly sacked, but somehow got it off to Troy Brown again. First down now for the Patriots as they are in a good spot here. Handoff, gain 6 right there. But then Brady on 2nd down, pass for Brown, falls incomplete. 3rd down now. Brady sacked on the play. Could not have called a better corner blitz. As here is Adam Vinatieri to kick his first field goal of the season, the Super Bowl hero from a year ago. And it's no good. Maybe if that had happened against the Rams, things would have been a little different. But that did not turn out to be the case, as Pittsburgh's ensuing drive will continue after a 3rd down pass completed to Dan Kreider. And now we head to a scoreless first quarter. Let's see what happens here in the second. Handoff now. Jerome Bettis breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and gets the first down at the 29. Cordell Stewart looking for Dan Kreider again, the fullback. makes another completion, and that's a first down. Pass here for Hines Ward is knocked away as we now go to a 2nd and 10. Jerome Bettis. Bettis breaks a tackle, making it first down and go. Down at about the 7-6 yard line. Pass for Burris, knocked away. So 2nd down and goal. Here is Jerome Bettis looking to try to bulldoze his way through, but is unable to do so. Down at the 2, but the fullback Kreider runs it in for the touchdown, and it's Pittsburgh who actually strikes first. As a handoff for Smith is going to get the first down. Pass for Hayes, completed, first down New England. So Brady now going for Troy Brown, another Patriots first down on this drive. As here's Smith, brought down behind the line by Joey Porter, a loss of 2. Brady looking, and he's sacked on the play. That was not James Harrison, that's actually Jason Gilden. As here is a handoff, and a nice run here by Smith sets up another Vinatieri field goal, and he missed another one. Another field goal missed. So just like that, the Patriots still can't get on the board. As here is a pass that falls incomplete, a couple of incomplete passes to be exact. 3rd and 10, Stewart sacked again by Willie McGinnis. And that's going to result in a Patriots, in the Steelers punting the ball away. Brady getting that ball off just in time to Troy Brown. 3rd and 10. Brady going deep here. Once more, it is Troy Brown. He is having himself a game. Having himself a half, to be exact. As that pass gets knocked away, pass intended for Givens. A one-handed snag here by David Patton. First down, New England. And why not go for Troy Brown? But this time, the ball is dropped. As Smith breaks a tackle, gets 3. 3rd down and 7. Brady, why not? Keep going to Troy Brown. He's been open. He's been consistent all game long. Pass right there, though, falls incomplete as Brady was under pressure. Loss of 2 on that toss play makes it a 3rd and 12. Brady, once more, going for Troy Brown. Here's a much easier field goal now here for Adam Vinatieri. If he missed this, you could have assumed that something was definitely wrong. But he does make it. And New England now gets on the board. Pass for Hines Ward is complete for the first as we now head to the final 2 minutes. 1 yard gain pass to Mathis as it'll be 2nd and 9. Bettis on the toss. Only gets 2. 3rd and 7 now. Stewart going for Jeremy Tooman. I actually call him Jerame. It's Jeremy, I'm sure. As it'll be a sack right there on Brady. And here is Smith! Ooh, if that tackle hadn't happened, it would have been a first down. But New England still keeps the drive going. Maybe that run was just what New England needed. Another completion for Troy Brown. As now a 2nd down and about 5. Mark Edwards on the run, and I'm just going to go on and show you this. I'm basically doing this so that the quarterbacks I'm controlling their interception to passing ratio, so every single quarterback, I'm controlling every single quarterback in the NFL. As that pass is intercepted there by Ty Law to end the first half. It's 10-7 New England. So, with that being said, let's see what happens. Jerome Bettis on the carry. Doesn't really get anything there. Another carry, nothing there either. It's 3rd down and 9. Pass to Mathis, though, is complete for the first down. As Stewart is sacked on the play. Making it 2nd and long. Here is Bettis trying to get away from the defender. Loses a yard. So 3rd down and even longer. Here is Bettis. Does make the catch, but New England forced the punt. As here is Smith. And Smith is going to lose a yard. Fullback dive now here for Mark Edwards. And he's actually going to pick up 6. So 3rd down and 5. Brady going deep for Brown. Even when he's well covered, he still makes the catch. First down, Patriots. As here is Mark Edwards making the catch, breaks a tackle, gets the first, and now he's got the ball to himself. Gets a gain of 5. 2nd down now. Pass for Brown this time. Yeah. Pittsburgh looked like they were just having a whole lot of contact on him. And Brown wanted a flag, but did not get it. Nevertheless, David Patton makes a catch on the slant to make it a first down. After a loss of 3 and an incomplete pass, here's New England. Here's New England now. Still. Smith is going to run it. Antoine Smith doesn't get enough for the first, so Vinatieri kicks another field goal. And that one is also good. So 13-7 now. Here is Jerome Bettis. An excellent run right there for the first. Bettis looking to run. Gets 4 yards. Second down now. Pass is intercepted. Ty Law for the second time today. Ty Law. He's going to be brought down at about the 27-yard line. First down, Patriots. Handoff right there, as that's a first down. Pass to Troy Brown. Another first down for the Pats. Brady going for Brown. Another touchdown for New England. Troy Brown with his second touchdown of the day. And then Bettis fumbles the ball. New England having every break given to them here in this quarter. A gain of 3 there for Mark Edwards. As Brady going for Troy Brown, it just seems to be working. But not this time. 3rd and 7, nearly. Oh, could have been intercepted, but instead it was just swatted away. Vinatieri's kick here is good. So it'll be 23-7, and Pittsburgh, they got to get something going. Is they're going to try a wide receiver reverse with Hines Ward, a loss of 3. Second down now, Stewart going for Burris, and it's knocked away. 3rd down and 13, pass again knocked away. Pittsburgh forced to punt. Fullback dive here for Edwards, gets 3, I think. Second down, pass fall, actually gets 2. Pass falls incomplete there, so 3rd down and 8. Pass knocked away again, New England going 3 and out. So here is Jerome Bettis on the carry. Loses 2. Looks like New England is really stepping it up on defense. Pass falls incomplete there, so 3rd and 12. Bettis on the carry. Got nothing. So, once again, it's New England's ball. Here is a toss for Smith. Gets some yards there. As Brady going for Brown. Passes incomplete. And that ends the 3rd quarter. 23-7. New England over Pittsburgh. We're having ourselves a very good game here. As this pass to Christian Faria gets the first down for the Pats. Smith on the toss is going to be brought down for a yard. So 2nd and 9. Brady going for Daniel Graham. First down, Pats. Brady now going to dump this off here to Smith. Makes the catch and gains about 8. Pass here for Brady on 2nd and 2. Just throws it away. So 3rd and 2 now. Brady going, finds David Patton. First down, New England. As Brady then is sacked. Another corner blitz called, and this one gets there. As Smith on the carry loses about a yard. 3rd down and long. Pass for Hayes complete, but not enough for the first. So now here comes the field goal try from Adam Vinatieri, and it goes in. 26-7 now. It looks like this game is just about wrapped up. Here is Jerome Bettis. Bettis! He's going to get 7 on that carry, but it's still going to be a 2nd down. Nice catch here by Hines Ward in traffic. First down, Steelers, as this pass for Antoine Randall is going to fall incomplete. Nice coverage there by Lawyer Malloy. Bettis gets about 4 yards on that carry, so 3rd down here. Deep pass for Plaxico Burris, but it's overthrown. 4th and 6. Pittsburgh's going for it, and Stewart is sacked. And that's going to end the drive there for Pittsburgh. Pass falls incomplete there for Hayes. As Smith with the carry. It'll be no gain, so 3rd and 10. Smith again. Nothing there. So Pittsburgh gets the ball back after a New England punt. And here's Jerome Bettis. Gets about 9. That's next play. Pass for Bruner. Incomplete. But it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Bettis breaks a tackle, and he's going to be short. So New England now gets the ball back. Smith on the carry gets about 8. Brady looking, but he's sacked. And it looked like that was Casey Hampton. Then on 3rd down, another sack. And New England goes 3 and out again. Let's see what Pittsburgh can do now. An excellent run here by Jerome Bettis. As with 1 second left before the 2-minute warning, a deep pass for Ward. Another first down here for Pittsburgh, a deep catch. Then Burris makes this catch, first down and goal. Pittsburgh At least they can. At least if they get the touchdown, at least they'll have some pride here. Second and goal. Pass falls incomplete. And this one's caught by Burris, but out of bounds. This pass for Kreider falls incomplete. And then this pass for Kreider is caught for the touchdown. So, 26-14 is the score right now, as Brady just throws this off here to Patton for the touchdown. And then on the final play, here is a pass that's going to be intercepted by Otis Smith. And that's it. 33-14 is the final score. The Patriots hold their turf in their first game of the year. And yeah, as defending Super Bowl champs, they managed to pull off the win over Pittsburgh. 33-14 is the final score. As Troy Brown, player of the game, 16 catches for 245 yards and 2 touchdowns. I assure you these are not actual records. I don't think this game actually held on to records. As we take a look at what took place in Week 1, the Redskins beat the Cardinals 33-10. Packers beat the Falcons 28-21. Ravens beat the Panthers 20-10. Dolphins beat the Lions 45-13. The Jaguars beat the Colts 31-30. Chiefs beat the Browns in overtime 37-34. Bears beat the Vikings 21-7. Jets beat the Bills 31-13. Titans beat the Eagles 34-27. Chargers beat the Bengals 24-10. Saints beat the Buccaneers 37-24. Raiders beat the Seahawks 31-30. Broncos beat the Rams 23-12. Cowboys beat the Texans in overtime 27-24. And that's basically how things went down. As now we go on and take a look at the individual stats here. Let's see how everyone did. The highest passer rating is Tim Couch, 137.6. Behind him is Peyton Manning with 125.5. Trent Green with the most passing yards with 480. Aaron Brooks had 458. Yeah. In terms of touchdowns, Tim Couch threw for the most with 4. We have several guys who threw 3 touchdowns. It was Shane Matthews, Tom Brady, Donovan McNabb, and Peyton Manning. In terms of interceptions, Cordell Stewart and Kerry Collins threw for the most with 3. And then we have several, just 2 quarterbacks, Dante Culpepper, Donovan McNabb, Brian Greasy, and who was it? I remember. Ricky Williams ran for the most yards with 207. Eddie George right behind with 157. And several guys ran for 2 touchdowns. And I had to put a cap in terms of rushing touchdowns for these guys. So the backup running back would come in and score if they had to. Troy Brown with the most receptions with 16. Terrell Owens had the second most with 15. In terms of receiving yards, Troy Brown, of course, with 245. Terrell Owens with 202. And that's that. In terms of receiving touchdowns, several men had 2 receiving touchdowns. I think Lavernius Coles wasn't supposed to have 2. I think someone else was supposed to have 1, but I don't think I remember. Several guys, Zach Pillar, Robbie Tobick, Trey Thomas, and Andre Girard with 3 pancakes. Pancakes in this game, it's actually much harder to come by than in previous Maddens. Yeah. David Dixon, though, gave up the most sacks. He gave up about 4. Adam Timmerman, Curtis Martin, and Trey T gave up about 3. Interesting, Curtis Martin gave up 3 sacks, as if he's actually the one to blame. Yeah. That's how it looks like right now in terms of offensive line play. Oh, yeah, the other guy who threw 2 interceptions, that was Drew Bledsoe, now that I think about it. Yeah, I remember now. But okay, we now go to defensive. Dwayne Washington made 15 tackles. Chris Claiborne and Ian Gold had 12. Nate Wayne and Deron Smith. Donnie Edwards with 11 tackles. I'm only counting safeties and linebackers. John Lynch and Robert Griffith had 11 as well. Several men with 3 sacks. And I mean several. So, probably going to have to try to fix that. We'll see what happens. Ty Law, the only defensive player, actually, with more than 1 interception. So now take a look at what takes place here in week 2. The Bears take on the Falcons. Bengals take on the Browns, excuse me. Lions, though, take on the Panthers. Packers take on the Saints. Jaguars take on the Chiefs. Dolphins take on the Colts. Patriots take on the Jets. Buccaneers take on the Ravens. Titans take on the Cowboys. Cardinals take on the Seahawks. Giants take on the Rams. Bills take on the Vikings. Broncos take on the 49ers. Texans take on the Chargers. The game of the week will be the Raiders and the Steelers. And then our game will be the Eagles and the Redskins. As that is going to end this video. If you like, please feel free to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time, where the Philadelphia Eagles take on the Washington Redskins.